just came to mind a while ago about the event of grave digging.
Ah,
Have you ever been to a grave digging?
when I was 10.
What was it? Wait, hold on. What was it like then?
Like 6 men literally digging
Yeah.
and them eat a little food and go about them business.
That's it.
And they might have a cup of rum with them.
Right.
But it was like
It was just very subtle, very simple.
very subtle, close family or friends.
And that was it.
And that was it. Them bill with them for bill and them take out them things and go home.
In 2024. Girl. It is the cemetery festival because and I don't know. I don't know if they do it across the island, but the one that I attended this last week, you enter the cemetery. I think there were like 4 or 5 others, or 4 or 5.
Oh, like happens simultaneously.
Yeah, I think the grave diggings happen on a particular day.
Right. Yeah.
So you had if you look on the road, it's just bare tents. So you feel like you're entering a festival. Because the vendors and it's the vendors.
There's vendors.
There's
Sound
vendors
a play.
and there's spectators, sound string up, dancer key, potter cook,
Gyal a
jerk
cock up.
man, soup man, jerk man,
Yeah.
not say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, dress up, wear your clocks and so.
That's why I did message okay, I miss something.
Yeah,
You
but
missed
me
it.
get cards.
No, we understand that. But I'm just saying, like,
But me have one to go this Wednesday, so me might
Don't
eat.
need to dress properly, please.
Oh no, this one is gonna be on the property of a church. It might know.
no, that's
not-
different.
not-
Yeah,
not
it now
cheap,
go,
girl,
it
not-
now
No, we're talking the cemeteries.
Yeah, it now go. Me just remember is that on the church property, so it now go have the same.
Don't be surprised if it is though. Don't be surprised if dance keeps still.
Wow, I didn't know. Yeah, because I remember when I was 10, it was the original grave digging where you get couple man to come build the grave and
Yeah.
the part you're going to put the casket in, and
Yeah,
when
yeah.
them done, them go home.
No,
I mean, the cemetery closes at I think 5 or 6.
Right, but
so
you know, they're from morning. You know.
from like as early as 7, 8 till the cemetery closes.
I think voice of people you're saying COVID made it a thing.
Yes, COVID-19 is what
Made it this way.
it a event.
Because this
made
was
it
the only
evolve.
way you
Were
could.
locked inside,
Yeah.
and then after a while, and the bodies start piling up, they had to let all the people to bury them.
Right.
So we couldn't go nowhere else.
So people use this
So we
opportunity.
used the grave digging as the opportunity to
Palaver.
gather and have fun with each other.
I know it's no a
thing.
tradition.
It's a thing.
No, it's a thing.
So, in the post-COVID society, we have seen the evolution of grave digging to a major...
Event.
Festival, yes.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm thinking about it, if you're locked in and you're not able to, have your usual festivities and funeral activities, especially since even at the funeral, they wouldn't let in more than
Right,
10
right.
or
There was
20
a- yeah.
people. If you're outside, more people would be able to gather. So, I
Right.
mean, it makes sense.
So,
Right.
Mrs. Bam, explain to me the process, the grieving process in the States. What
Listen,
is it
2
like?
day tops.
Nothing. Like,
Oh,
they
dear.
have a wake, and that's where people gather
Gather,
to support the family,
yeah.
and then you just keep watching the website of the funeral directors, and that's where you get all the information.
And one thing
and
with
then
them.
you show up at the funeral. You don't have to go to the burial if you don't even want to.
Right.
Right.
And that's it.
But they have a church thing.
Yes, so that could be in a church, and it also depends In
On if
my
they're
neck
religious
of the
or not.
woods,
Yeah.
it could be at a church, or the funeral directors have their own chapel.
All right,
Right.
they do.
and
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
do everything there.
Okay, so
And I one
it's-
thing with them, them are very quick.
But my thing, I actually don't mind how we do it.
You mean we
I
have our
don't mind
thing, yeah.
the 9 nights afterwards. You have the prayer meeting, the
And the
vigil,
setup and
the
the-
candlelight, and then you have the grave digging, the setup.
setup.
And I don't mind
Yeah.
that. I actually don't mind.
I
that.
like the culture, but I'm saying
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Americans, they're like,
No,
wham,
man.
bam, thank you, ma'am.
The person
In and out.
passes today by weekend
buried
in the ground.
We have to make a
the ground.
celebration
Of
out
it.
of everything.
Yeah, because you saw that video with my sister them kill. My sister them kill. She got on good glass casket. Listen, me watch the video till me blue in the face because I'm like, I saw you celebrate
What is that?
people.
Clip. I don't know where I can get it from, but I'm gonna
It's
try
on
and find
TikTok.
it. No,
I have
know.
it saved. I have
Okay.
it saved. Don't worry
No,
yourself.
It's like big up,
Big up.
Yeah, I'm a sister.
I'm saying them kill. And them say she go on good,
Glass casket.
And I'm saying people, but
I'm
people,
gonna try and put it right here.
but people are like, him sound like he might get a room, so. But I think he was drinking, so he may have been a little happy.
Yeah.
And two, he's probably of the mindset that you're celebrating a life. And not,
Yeah,
I
people
mean, I go
grieve
sad and daddy.
No, but also, go ahead, Mrs. Bob.
The grieving process is not something that you can calculate.
Right, it's not
or
linear,
even
it's not,
begin to understand,
Yeah.
especially in Jamaican
Right.
culture.
Yeah.
And the fact that him say kill, that means she died
That
suddenly
somebody-
and by
yeah.
the hands of somebody. So
Yeah.
he probably process it the way him can.
Right.
But people are joking about, oh, I must say I get the front room. I must him left on the wheel while I'm happy. So and I'm like, you guys. Maybe in my head, I thought he was just one of those who, instead of sad, he must celebrate her.
Right. She got on good.
She got done
glass
good. And him a
casket.
dancing and me I say, good you have the time of him life. But I was just speaking to the culture of.
No, I actually don't mind our culture. I don't
Yeah.
mind how we do it. It just means that what happens though is that the family that is grieving,
Right.
just make sure say
Them
you
have the money put on.
the
Cause
things.
it's expensive.
You know, it's like
Cause you have to kill
let's make sure-
goat, you have to kill cow, you have to kill chicken.
Yeah. It's expensive.
You have to
It's
put up
expensive.
people.
Yeah. It's expensive. It's expensive. Because I kid you not, this last grave digging that I went to, every man that worked on that
I forget a plate of food.
not even a plate of food, they were all intoxicated.
Oh,
Every
yeah, naturally.
one of them.
Our vibes building. The
Everyone
grave
Yeah, the
vibes
grave can't
and
build
vibes.
if man under liquor. True.
Look here.
They must have them cup.
When I got there at 7 a.m., everybody sat down waiting on me.
Cause you had the liquor.
Yes.
Okay.
And not never go until me reach.
All right, voice of the people, go through it then. So okay, so the people understand the
The new process.
not even the new process, but the potential budget. Because
Okay.
you so how many bottles of rum did you issue initially?
For the day.
No man, as when you got there.
Oh, when I got there, I dropped 2 quarts of rum.
Right.
Quart is the long one.
The
Yeah.
750 ml.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And that was 7 a.m.
Right.
How much
7
man we
a.m.
are talking about?
10 man did it at that time.
Okay.
When I left and came back and dropped another one, that was about 8:30.
So 2
Oh,
quart
wait,
done.
one and a half hour gone.
Yeah.
2 quart done.
At about 9:30, another hour.
You
Somebody
care?
tap me on my shoulder again and say,
More rum.
Rum done.
So about every hour you have to put down a buckle.
yeah. But for the day, I think we went through 8 bottles of rum.
My word.
For the day.
Did you cook? Was there food?
Yeah, man, there was food.
So you'd have to pay for that too.
Yeah, there was food.
Rough check. Put on one good $70,000 for your grave digging.
Just the day
Rough
of grave
check.
digging.
And just to
Rough check,
understand,
yeah.
that's the payment. The food and the liquor of it are the payment for the men.
Yeah, well,
They don't get paid.
some. It depends. It depends on who.
Dead.
Oh, some
It
of them.
depends on
Some of them
who.
might do it because of family.
But there is also a thing that I'm realizing that because the funeral homes offer this service,
oh.
but depending on who passes, the community will insist that they deal with the grave digging.
Ah.
Because if the funeral parlor handles
more
it,
money that-
not even more money, but it won't be them, the community
Right,
people
right,
that
right,
will
right,
deal with
right,
it.
right.
So depending on who
Yeah.
is dealing with it, and in this instance, it was the community people
Oh.
that dealt
But there
with
might
it.
be cases where you have to fork
Yeah, there
out.
might be cases where you might have.
Yeah,
to
And that's just the grave digging.
Yeah.
That's the
So it just depends.
I have setup, I have repass, I have actual funeral costs, and
Yeah, it's.
you see why I say sprinkle me? just put me on a stick and turn me. Bury me loose. Just in the hole.
Yeah.
Get it
So
over and done with.
it can the prices, the costs will.
Yeah. No, I knew it
definitely
was
rack up.
always costly to bury someone, but with all these new traditions.
With the new additions.
Yeah, the new traditions.
Yeah.
And-
Add more money upon the
And
budget now.
this is why I get it when some people just contact the funeral parlor
And just say do everything.
and say just do everything.
So they don't
and
have to
let
deal
them.
with this.
But you know
Because-
too, I think the setup, that's the one before the funeral,
Yeah,
right?
the night before the funeral. Yeah.
It is also changing because normally yeah, they have a little something at people yard, but up where me come from, there's one happening today. Jerk pan
All right.
out of road.
Yeah, it's
Tent,
a festival.
sauna set up.
Don't be surprised that happens.
It's the same.
And I
effect as
went
what is
right,
happening in
and
the
I
cemetery.
went, and I was speaking to someone, and I said, "Yeah, go set up later." And I'm like,
It's a thing, yeah.
like it's a somebody say, "Yeah, go party later,"
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like,
But
Yeah, man.
I heard that even for grave diggings, even if you have nothing to do with who passed, people
You
just dress
show
up and
up.
go.
Yeah, a Wednesday and grave a dig out.
Yeah, you
go out there.
You just go out
Put
there.
your clothes, powder your chest,
And go
touch
there.
out.
but me think me did idle. I never knew there were more idle people than me. But yeah, so the grave dig.
Me not attack. Oh, me neighbor or Miss Jane down the road.
People,
and bury
proper
and
people.
Me attack young people.
Una have no
In
na
them
do.
lace we glue down on them head and them face
Like them
well beat
beat.
and them touch out.
Wow.
Yeah.
And apparently it's the same thing with the
Sound string
setup.
up.
Yeah, it's all a party.
The set is a party.
Yeah, it's all a party. Yeah.
Cause last week I went to a prayer meeting, and apparently they're gonna have the setup after the prayer meeting.
Right.
So people who wanted to leave the church and go over to the ball field to
Yeah.
go up do the party, the young people party.
Right,
I'm
right, right.
like,
Well, that's the thing I like with the culture. We always do the prayer meeting part
first.
Yeah, the
We have to put
formalities.
God first.
Formalities
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, but back in my days, like me 100. But
Get it
when I
together.
was younger and I went to a few funerals, the setup was just a few people come at the house and eat drink a goat soup, chat, do a little prayer and go home.
No, it's all a party now. Everything is a party.
Try to
Everything.
put on your party clothes.
Me, this person said, "Yeah, go set up later." I was like, "No, I don't even know who died. No,
You're not have to
You
know.
don't have to know.
But
That's the thing
no.
you don't have to
And that's
know.
what I tell you. That is what COVID did.
wow."
Because we couldn't go outside, so the least
turn
little
the little-
chance
yeah,
we
you
get
get-
to
you
go
turn
out
into a
there,
festivity.
we out there. I don't know who dead.
Oh, no,
Me
cause
don't
they
know
really.
nobody fi who dead.
But
we
yeah,
out
little
there.
jerk
Yeah.
pan out there, little music out there.
Little out
Little-
there.
little out
drink,
there.
go
But
out
I don't
there.
mind it.
I don't mind it. It's
I
just
don't
that
mind
I'm not the type
I
to
don't
just show
mind
up.
it. I don't mind it.
Anyways,